So what's their agenda? Are we ready what their agenda is? Let's begin. Stuff you know, but I'm going to repeat. Now let's go to the Quran. Quran, El Kareem. With lots of cream, Krispy Kreme. All right, here we go. Let's do Arbery translation. Here is the Islamic agenda. You ready? But I'm going to show you how they're bringing it about. All right. We ready? Let me show you. That's all I wanted to do today. So hopefully we'll get 2 hours in. Yeah, we'll do 2 hours. Focus, guys. Focus, please. I don't need you to distract me. There are several stages before Islam will then impose its will on the masses because they follow Muhammad's example. So in this article, I outline the stages, but I need you to listen. And depending on which part of the world you're in, you're going to see one of these stages already being implemented. Okay? And now remember, this is an old article. The links are defunct, but you can find the material on sunnah.com. All right? Sunnah.com. All right. Watch here. Stage 1. Are you ready? Can we go through this? Can you guys help me, Ken, and listen before I send you out of here? Please listen, Ken. Engage me, answer my questions so you don't get distracted. In Jesus' name, let's focus. Stage 1. When the Muslims are outnumbered, like Muhammad was in Mecca. Muhammad was the minority. He had few followers, and he could not mount an offensive. So in stage 1, you preach tolerance and peaceful coexistence and agree to disagree. It's in the Quran. This is why you have to get a good commentary in giving you the chronology of the chapters of the Quran. The Quran is divided in 2 periods. You ready? Crystals, everyone else? Listen and help me to help you. The Quran is divided in 2 periods. The Meccan period and the Medinan period. Muhammad preached in Mecca for 13 years. From 610 to 622, 623 AD. Without much success. Then he migrated to Medina and became head of state and then amassed a large number of soldiers and weaponry because he became the head of state and started building up his army and his financial base. And he did so by having his men attack caravans, raiding caravans and stealing other people's properties. These are in the authentic Muslim sources. All right. So from 610 to 622, 623, you have what's called the Meccan surahs. Surahs composed in Mecca. Then from 623, 622, 623 until 632, you have the Medinan surahs. The surahs composed in Medina. So they'll be called Mecki or Madani. Are we there? Okay, you learning? Please learn and listen. Please, Gabriel, listen. Please. Respect the rules and engage me. So when Muhammad is outnumbered, you'll find the surahs saying this. Chapter 43, 88 to 89. And first saying, my Lord, surely these are people who believe not, yet pardon them and say peace. Soon they will know. Even here there's a threat. Soon will they know what? You're meaning when they die in the day of judgment? Or soon they will know when you have the upper hand. But in the meantime, forgive any attack or grievance against you. Well, you have no choice. Now watch this. This is in Mecca, chapter 109. Now tell me the real miracles that people think this is a miracle. All right. Chapter 109. Say, O unbelievers, this is in Mecca when Muhammad is outnumbered. The power base is in hands of the believers. I serve not what you serve, and you're not serving what I serve, nor am I serving what you have served. Neither are you serving what I serve. To you, your religion, to me, my religion. Say that 5 times fast. You see what nonsense this is? And this is a miracle? Now look what he said. He's being told to tell the unbelievers, I do not serve what you serve. You don't serve what I serve. Nor will I serve what you serve. Nor will you serve what I serve. Right? To you, religion, to me, my religion. We'll agree to disagree. Now this in itself is a lie. Do you know why? This in itself is a lie if you're listening. Let me tell you why this is a lie and showing you how stupid the Quran is. Muslims will tell you that the pagans worshipped Allah and Muhammad worshipped Allah. So what does Muhammad mean when he says, I do not serve what you serve, and you're not serving what I serve? Yes, you are, because both you and them serve Allah. But then if they say, well, no, they were not really serving Allah because of their paganism. Well, now here's what's embarrassing. This is a failed prophecy. If you're listening, this is a failed prophecy. If you're listening, why? Because it says, nor am I serving what you have served, neither are you serving what I serve. Meaning, I will never serve what you serve, and you'll never serve what I serve. But we know this is a lie. Because according to Muslim sources, Muhammad conquered Mecca and forced them to stop worshiping the idols, and they ended up serving Allah alone and becoming Muslims. So this is a lie, a prophecy that failed, and Muhammad humiliated himself. Because they ended up all becoming Muslims under duress. You got it? But you understand the mindset. When the Muslims are living as a minority, like in America, only 6 to 7 million Muslims, they're outnumbered. Then, to you, your religion, to me, my religion, we respect each other, we agree to disagree, and let's focus on commonalities. Let's have interfaith dialogues. Let's go to Catholic churches and allow Muslims to give presentations on all the similarities between Catholics and Muslims. Or if you're a mega church pastor, let's bring in an imam to talk about Islam being peaceful and deceive the masses. Shame on the priests that encourage interfaith dialogue. Shame on the priests that bring them in Catholic churches to teach Islam. Shame on the mega church pastors that will give a platform where 5,000 people watch an imam spin Islam and talk about how peaceful it is. I've seen it. I've been there. I've witnessed it. I've seen it. Willow Creek Community Church, a huge mega church in South Barrington, Illinois, started by Bill Hybels. Bill Hybels is the pastor of Lee Strobel. Lee Strobel, when he became a Christian, became a teaching pastor at Willow Creek. After 9/11, true story, I was there. Okay, listen to me, guys. I'm teaching you Islam. I don't talk much about Islam, but there are times in which I need to awaken the sleepy giant. That means we need to be prayer warriors, praying without ceasing, fasting without ceasing, studying our Bible, living it, acting upon it, and proclaiming the beauty of Jesus by our deeds and words to turn the world upside down. And being ready to defend our lives physically if we have to. Anyway, get rid of the filthy dogs and bastards of Muhammad. After September 11, the pastor invited a Muslim imam. Huge church, check it out. Willow Creek Community Church, where Lee Strobel, the case for Christ, his wife converted to Christianity at that church, and he became a Christian and became a teaching pastor. Okay. After 9/11, Bill Hybels invited an imam. On a Saturday, the main auditorium has 5,000 people. That's huge. It's huge. It's like a huge football stadium. 5,000 people in the main room and around the campuses. So about 7,000 people. And he gave him the Saturday night service and the morning services, where he allowed him to present Islam as peaceful and that the hijackers had hijacked Islam because this is not true Islam. Now, there was an apologetic group that knew about our ministry. They invited me to come on a Friday. This group was about maybe 50 or 60. They told me, can you give us the real picture of Islam so that we can be prepared when this man comes and gives us his script? Did you catch it? A small group, an apologetic group in this campus, invited me to speak to their small group, whereas the pastor gave the entire church and all the services of thousands of people to hear the propaganda of the Muslim. Are you with me there? Now, let me now tell you what I saw at a Catholic church. At a Catholic church. Pray the connection is good. I went to a Catholic church. Catholic church. I believe this was the year 2018, 2019. Interfaith dialogue. Interfaith dialogue. They brought in a Muslim man on a projector spinning Islam to a group of Catholics who were ignorant about the Catholic faith in Islam, and they bought into it thinking Islam and Catholicism are a lot similar than different. Gave him the Catholic Church to speak in. No one refuting him, no one exposing him. Now, let's